Okay, here's the Kobalt dual power inflator. It's 12 volt and 120 volt inflator for pumping up tires, sports balls, etc. So if you see here in the front, this is where the inflator hose is kept, just in this little compartment here, which keeps it out of the way. So it's about, I'd say 2.5, 3 feet of hose. Let's get it out there, here we go. Okay, it's got about 2.5, 3 feet of hose there on the side. On this left side, it has the 12 volt plug. It's actually got a good length of cable. No, this is the cord, the power cord. So if you're in your car, you've got a 12 volt source to use this. So in the front here, we'll get it turned on here in just a minute, but this is the run pause, and you can set this is nice, you just set the PSI you want the tire to be at, you set it, you hit run, and it goes until it stops. At the top here, it has a little compartment for some accessories to inflate the balls, kind of an inflator accessory. I'm not sure what that little one does. These nice handles on the side. It's pretty compact for its size. In the back we have gives some recommended PSI. It's got the power button. It's got a little LED light, and then here's the 12 volt, or not, the 120 volt. This is when you plug into a household outlet. So the reason I like this one is because it has the dual power. This is actually going to go in my RV, my motorhome, so this is going to be used for, inflating tires, balls, rafts, air mattresses perhaps. But it has the ability to be powered either by a household outlet 120 volt or 12 volt. So we're going to try it out on a few things and let you know how it goes. All right, we got the inflator hooked up to, this is an RV tire, this is a motorhome tire. This takes 67 psi, it's a little low, it's only reading at 55, so you set it down here to the target psi, and we're going to see how long it takes to get to 55 to 67. Okay, as you can see, once it reaches the target PSI that you set it to, it just turns off. So that was less than 5 minutes, maybe 4 minutes it took to get up, raise it about 10 PSI. So it wasn't bad. I'm pretty happy with that. This is plugged into the 110. It might have been a little slower if it was into the 12 volt. We're going to try a couple of bike tires. Okay, we have it hooked up to a bicycle. This is the tire is actually completely flat. It's hooked up to the compressor. It says 0 psi, so we have it hooked up. The tire says to inflate to 45 psi. One thing that's nice is the display's on top of this, so you can see it very easily when you're standing above this. So we're going to set to 45 psi. One thing I wanted to show you in the back. The power button on the back is for the light. This is actually pretty handy if you want to, shine the light on the tire or the valve that you're trying to fill up. So once you plug in the compressor or the inflator, it automatically has this display. Once you unplug it, that disappears. So we have 45 psi. We're going to see how long it takes to inflate a bike tire. Shouldn't be very long. Okay, that was pretty quick, 30 seconds or so. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this little unit. Okay, there you have it. That was just a short test. That's the Kobalt, the dual inflator, 12 volt / 120 volt inflator. I'm impressed with it so far. It blew up a high PSI tire fairly quickly, probably about as much as quick as I would expect this to do that. Bike tires, easy for it. Time will only tell how durable it is, but I'm impressed with it so far. I like that it's got the dual power. It's got the 12 volt. It's got the 120 volt. So it's versatile. You can use it on the go. You can use it at home. You can set the PSI. I really like that feature that you can set the PSI. Just let it inflate and it turns off automatically. It's got the light on the back. So I think it's a nice little unit. I'll do a long-term update if anything changes durability-wise. But I don't do a ton of inflating, so we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks.